to actually move within dimensions that people do not dare to go. And that's where I get in trouble because nobody really wants me to go there. But let me tell you, sometimes I have to go there to bring your dirtiness up for you guys can break your cycles within your inner child. And it's not easy, and that is something that happened to this particular person. When I told him, he did not believe me, but he retaliated so bad. Then he finally got it. That when I say I shift people, I shift them. I don't play around. I shift them to bring that garbage that he does not want to see or she don't want to see, because I'm pretty sure my friend over here has shifted, because I go in where people do not dare to go. So you ain't scared. No, baby. We're not.
No, she's awesome.
We're not.
The thing
We
with
will
me,
bring the darkness into the light and we'll release anything that needs to be
the
released.
thing with me is that I have both trees in my family. I have my great grandmother from my dad's side who does the black magic. Then I have my mother's side who does the white table. So guess what? I am born. What does that make me do? I walk the fine line in between those two trees.
You got a foot in each realm.
So I am the one who can break and release things. When they tell me I'm ready to heal, believe me that I am going to bring everything out. And you're going to see the ugliness or the beautifulness for a deeper understanding of how everybody is. So that's why I say sometimes people energetically confuses my energy because they think I'm short and they can step all over me. But when I start retaliating, bringing the shit up, then they know I'm not game. Then they be like, oh shit, she wasn't joking. So when I am here to open this space, know that when I say I want you guys to dig into you and release it, I want you guys to release it. I want you guys to let go of those darkness, of those whatever it is that holds you back. I want you guys to let it go, because what I am opening is the path of healing right now. And I want you guys to embrace it, feel it. Okay? Yes. Amen. Amen. So be it.
Does that mean anything?
Maybe that's like Capricornish addiction energy.
I don't know. I just saw it like it
or
would
the
be laying on the ground.
something.
It doesn't have any charge for me.
Somebody
It's like
maybe
something you
not
find in the desert.
thinking of
The skull and the horn.
Are you working on that?
Por eso también.
It could be
I
Chad
don't know.
at
It
the
just
time.
pops.
Yeah, it could be that
We get
too.
poppers.
Yeah. When you get poppers, I want you to take it, put it in a paper, and then ask your ancestors to break it down for you, to help you to understand the bigger picture of that. Yeah. So he is probably, the way she is saying, that life, like Chrissy said, life is death, death is life. I used to be fear of death, like crazy. My father used to say, when you die, you die. That's it. There ain't nothing. But for some reason, that didn't click in my head. Like, okay, you're telling me this, so I'm gonna die. But guess what happened to me? Because I couldn't understand that very well. One day, somebody came to me and said, "Did you know that death is almost the same thing like a butterfly? You're just shedding your skin and you're becoming something new." When they finally said it to me in that aspect, I stopped fearing death. Because death is life. Life is death. When we leave from here, we go back as a child and mingle with everybody else. I mingle with you, and everybody else. So Yeah.
Death is an awakening.
Exactly. Death is an awakening.
It's a passion.
Exactly. It's a gate. It's a gate. It's a key. It's a door.
Consciousness, because like what you think of, what it is what you're gonna experience. So the thing is that we are here to help others to not fear death, because when they fear death, they imagine like the worst thing. I'm like, no, it's beautiful. You're gonna go back to source. You're gonna go back to the bliss.
Get that energy out. Yep. Amen to that. Yes.
And the way that, and I was told recently, from my own process of processing death,
Yes.
we don't respect it enough. We fear it so much that nobody talks about it. It's thought that you don't want to, we don't. It's a beautiful thing that we should talk about, and we should respect it more. Like we should honor it more. But we don't. Instead, we're like, no, it's a naughty thing. It's a transition, but let's not talk about the transition.
Right.
So it was like, no, it's okay. And then I visualized a whole bunch. It was kind of brutal. A whole bunch of death, like car accidents and just very bloody stuff went through my head. Just bloody, just a lot of death, and then it was okay.
Yeah.
And all of that was okay. All the carnage was okay.
Let me tell you, she is right about that, because I remember in my olden life, the old world, we respected our elders, meaning that when we wrapped them up in whatever we needed to and put them into their slumber, right? We kept their spirit alive, because back then we did not fear death at all. We actually embraced it. Where we became to fear death was when the Catholic started coming in that time, 1817 era, back then, when they were, trying to, take the power and and tell us that our God, or who we believe was wrong, and they brainwashed us, saying that the only God was supposed to be their God. And we forgot. We forgot that the olden ways, even the Indians, okay, the natives that were here before the blacks even came, okay, or the Spaniards came, the natives that were here, they believed that you honor your ancestors, because they're the ones on that other side that will guide you to who you really are. They will guide you when there's something that needs to be seen or needs to be worked on with the land or the crops. Back then they did not fear. So we have to understand now that we don't live in fear anymore. We embrace it, because it's like it is. Death is life, life is death. It's a cycle, how he said it. And it's a beautiful cycle, because once we get to the other side, then we have the choice whether we want to do a different journey or come back to earth and be pushing other people's again, We wake up again and we start kicking everybody and be like, hey, I'm going to give you my